Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down my gameplay of LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. This time it's going to be by episode 5 gameplay, so let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Okay, the first level is my least favorite level in the game. Not a very good start to the Empire Strikes Back. But I'm just going to say, when you're trying to activate these signals, you don't want to just like say, oh, it's green, I'm going to let go of it now. You have to have the quick time animation playing beforehand. It has to be beeping and all that, and yeah, and it'll do this. The camera will zoom out a little bit, and there'll be like a zip line there. For the first one, I just let go of it immediately after it went green, and it didn't really start beeping. So yeah, that was annoying. How do we know how these things are even supposed to help find Luke? But blah blah blah. There are pieces of snow here. If you punch, if you punch like 5 of these, then you'll get like a mini kit or something. I don't think I punched all of them, but that's I think that's a mini kit. So yeah, completionists, do that. So the second player character is General Reekin in this level. I wish it was Chewbacca because Chewbacca goes with Han actually in the thing to spot some probe droids thing in the movie. So why didn't they just add in Han or a Chewie, not General Reekin? Really, Chewbacca would have been more fun to play as. It's kind of weird how he shows up in the cutscenes and all that, and it's just kind of weird. So the Assault on Hoth level. Each time, like most times when I try to defeat an ATST, I just crash right into it and die straight away. Yeah, because you die when you crash into something. Yeah, and when you there's a unique ability that you're able to use in the snow speeders in this level, which is like throwing around the rope thing. That's cool. You could miss a few of those little checkpoints you need to reach, but it doesn't really matter because you capture it anyway. You can't be too close to the walkers though, because the thing won't show up and you can't connect to it. Like, look at this! Oh my god, no! And also, one time I was trying to tow the cable around the walker, and I got hit with a blast that kind of shoved me right up the air a bit. So it was really pretty hard to get back into the checkpoints, and yeah, I kind of failed that. Or wait, I didn't fail that. Wait, what happened? Oh, wait, I didn't fail that. Oh, okay, I didn't look at the gameplay properly. I didn't fail that. Apparently that works. Okay. Uh, Weirdly enough, even though I missed half the checkpoints. Okay, so instead of the escaping from Hoth level and escaping from Hoth part in the Empire Strikes Back being in a level, it's actually a free roam section. I actually like this. This is awesome. Oh yeah, exploring Hoth, and I think you should probably explore it a lot because it's different than if you go back and explore it when the game is finished, because there is a lot of stuff around. I don't even know what I'm speaking in this way. Basically, those things falling apart, and it's a lot different than if you go back and revisit it after you finish the game. Also, I'm pretty sure that this carpet thing, I really don't know what it is, but it has infinite studs. So, if you want a lot of studs without even trying, shoot that. And we meet Darth Vader, and the door closes, and he shouts no. And it's kind of like in New Hope, where he at the beginning of that movie, where he has to he sticks the lightsaber through the door, and he try to get in. I think if you stay there long enough, the lightsaber comes through. But whatever, I guess that's similar to A New Hope. Okay, the next level, hunk of junk, I think it is, or no, it's not about chunk of junk. It's a level, okay. It's another level that if you're playing in co-op, you play the same ship instead of getting an X-wing in the mix. You have to both play as the Falcon. That's really annoying. And actually, I don't think I've gone through the torpedo mechanic. It's pretty easy in this game. It's a lot easier compared to the old games. You just have to lock in on something and then press X. A lot similar to the Force Awakens game. So it's a lot better than it used to be. In the asteroid section of the levels, where you find most of the minikits just floating around in places and stuff, and sometimes it feels like you just float right through them, but you still get them. And sometimes like just big giant minikits, and that's fun. I think I got all 5 of the minikits when I first played this level, so that's fun. No real point I go back to play it, but I guess I do have the level challenges to do, but it's always nice to have some collectibles. I did a video on all the scenes that LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga missed out on, and I missed so much, including the part where you go around the cave with with the bugs and stuff. And yeah, I probably should have mentioned that in the video, but I guess that's something the Skywalker Saga misses out on. I don't really care. Don't really need to see that, but it's still something that the game missed out on. Now, instead of the Dagobah scenes being a level, it is open world as well. And this is also, you can also come across this card brick that's in a box, and I talk about this in my Phantom Menace video, but a lot of the boxes just you have to like stand on a bunch of buttons or pull a bunch of levers in a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's hard to get them all in a certain amount of time, but you and you can't find some of them, but at least you know what to do. In that one, and going the Gungan City, I sort of know what I have to do with that one. I'll go back and free roam and do that. See what's about. In the complete saga, when you first got to Dagobah Bay, did a bunch of platforming, but in this game you just have to set up camp and get your food and all that. That's kind of lazy. So instead of Dagobah Bay being a level, it's like open world section, and they do an obstacle course here, which is cool. I wish it was a bit longer, but it's fine. You don't even have those bats going around from the old games. I hated the bats, but I also loved them. You were swinging on ropes and all that crap, and you don't do that in the complete saga. And when you go into the cave here, it's not really as big, and you don't even get to bring Yoda to fight Vader, okay? Like what? That's stupid. You get to bring R2? What? But you do have like an evil astromech droid that I didn't actually fight, but that's really cool. So if you really wanted to fight an evil astromech droid as R2D2, then you can, I guess. That's fun. I guess it makes up for the fact that Yoda's in here. Wish the evil astromech droid came back later, but he doesn't, and that's very close up. Now, the way the levels are laid out in this game is a lot better. In the complete saga, you had the boss fight against Vader and then escape from Cloud City, but that's not the way it happens in the movies, because then it happens that like the boss fight against Luke and Vader happens before Han gets frozen in carbonite, but Han gets frozen in carbonite because it's supposed to be a test for when Luke gets frozen in carbonite, but that attempt actually fails. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not a lot better in this game. It makes a lot more sense how you escape Cloud City before Luke even comes. Also, on Cloud City, you actually can't really explore much of the inside. It's more outside-ish, and I guess there's a level with the inside of it, but we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, no, we're getting into it now. But you can't start the level until you get Lando over here. God damn it, hurry up, Lando. So yeah, whatever. This level's kind of fine. I mean, it kind of feels like this should be free roam. Kind of, I don't know. Man. It only feels like this episode has like 3 levels: the Hoth one, then the Falcon one, and then there's the boss fight against Vader. Yeah, because the other 2 levels just kind of feel like you kind of free roam, and that's not even that really that good. This isn't a very good level. Yeah, it's boring, but Bespin looks really cool. It would be a lot better if it was Galaxy Free Play. I am pretty sure this Gonk droid is invisible though, not invisible, but invincible. Like, what? The Gonk droid invisible? Invincible. Of course, the Gonk droid is invincible. Like, it's a Gonk droid. Gong gong. I wish I had the power the Gonk droid possesses. I want it. So before the gang escapes Bespin, you come back to Luke on Dagobah, which kind of feels a little bit weird. That doesn't really happen that way in the movie, but okay. But it feels a lot better and more authentic to the movie than like in the complete saga. And so then you have to lift up the X-Wing and go to Bespin. What they could have done is had this part back where the training, and then after you lift up the X-Wing and leave, you cut to then Han and the gang landing on Bespin. Yeah, I think that's what I would have in the movies, right? There isn't that much to talk about in this level, but the only thing is, like, this level really makes me think about like how inaccurate that previous game was in this level, because like in the movie there was all these of course the carbon freezing room at first, but then and I guess the last room is the same, but all the middle stuff like in the complete saga was all random rooms. You gotta admit that. And this game actually has the rooms from the movies, so yeah, this crap never happened in the complete saga. Also, you can't go in that door. Can't go in there until later on level because Vader has to throw you through it, and there's actually a purple stud down here, so get that because that's very, very important. You want 10,000 studs. Whatever, so that's it. There's I guess the final boss fight at the end. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it off for this video. Yeah, I know this was definitely the shortest one by far of these Lego Star Wars videos, like breaking down my gameplay. But yeah, that definitely isn't as much to talk about with episode 5. Not really much new mechanics here, to be honest. Whatever, lifting of the X-Wing was cool. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you next time. Goodbye.